Hello everyone, I'm Anushree and today we are going to solve Explore Machine Learning Models with Explainable AI Challenge Lab. So the topics tested in this lab are: you have to launch an AI platform notebook, you have to download and explore the dataset. Following that, you have to build and train two different TensorFlow models. You have to deploy the models to Cloud AI platform. And using what if tool, you have to compare both the models that you have built. So the challenge scenario is given to you. On the given data, you have to train a couple of models and predict whether the applicant will be granted a loan. You have to also investigate how the two models perform when they are trained on different proportions of males and females in the dataset, and then visualize the results. So let's get started with the lab. So first of all, we have to start a Jupyter Notebook instance. So from the nav bar, go to AI platform. Go to Notebooks. New notebook. And select the version of TensorFlow Enterprise 2.3. Click on Open Jupyter Lab. Enable the Notebooks API. Okay, so we have successfully started the Jupyter Lab notebook instance. Now in your notebook, you have to clone the repo that has the dataset. Go to terminal and paste the code. Now go to the training data analyst quest and then DEI folder and open the notebook, what if tool challenge. So now here we have to download and import the dataset. Run the first two cells. You can see that the data set is added over here. Okay, so we have imported the data. Also, the code to pre-process the data has been given to you in the file. Now we have to build and train the models, and then followed by that we have to deploy the models to the AI platform. So here we have set the column names for the data set. Here we are subsetting the data set and dropping off the columns that are not needed. Okay, so here you have the values. 1 represents that the loan is granted and 0 represents that the loan is not granted. Moving on, we normalize the data set. And now we have to train and test the data. The first model is train data and train labels, and for the second model, we are going to use limited train data and train labels. Those are the subsets that we created. Now import all the TensorFlow libraries. Wherever the to-do line is introduced in the comment, there you have to add your code and build your model. So here we have created a sequential model where the activation function used is sigmoid and the loss function is mean squared error, and we have 10 epochs. So after the 10 epochs, we'll then save the model. So now we have to save our model. So you have to run this cell 2 times. That is first with the default name, that is save complete model. And now you have to change the model name. Run the cell again. You can see that the 2 folders are created over here, so that you know your execution is successful. So now we move on to the prediction of the first model. So the accuracy obtained is 78.32%. Now we'll move on to the second model. So the limited model is same as the above model. And now we run the model. So now we have to save our model. Here you have to modify the name. So in save limited model, you have to name your model as my limited model. The accuracy obtained for our second model is 78.36. So let's first of all check our progress. Okay. Now we have to deploy the models to the AI platform. Here we are provided with the information or the configurations that will be used. So now in order to first deploy your models, create a bucket. So our bucket is successfully created. Now here you have to change a few variables. Do not modify the names of the models. Now run all the cells. Okay, so now we have to create our first AI platform model, that is the saved complete model. So now let's go to AI platform. Go to models. And click on create model. Now you can edit the configurations. So the version is 1 and the Python version is 3.7. TensorFlow, and here are the versions given. Similarly, set up the similar configurations for the limited model. Now check your progress. Therefore, we have successfully deployed the models to the AI platform. If you want, you can further explore the biases using the what if tool. So, congratulations, you have successfully completed Explore Machine Learning Models with Explainable AI Challenge Lab.